Hey Arijit, good to have you. As always, we'll start with the introduction. So maybe you can say something about yourself so that the people who are watching this can know who you are, what you do, all sort of things. Yeah.
Thank you, Shekhar, for giving me that opportunity to speak about myself. And first of all, I must say thanks to Career Accelerators for giving me a very good learning platform at this stage of my career where I really needed to know where I am and what I need to do the next.
My
So
pleasure.
to give a big a bit of a background of myself, I am having around 19 and a half years of experience, which is almost 2 decades of an experience in SAP world. I have done a lot of projects, being from production support, then enhancement, upgrade, implementation, data migration, and whatnot. Even managing the project as well.
Hmm.
And finally, I see that I'm still doing this kind of an activity over the past, and I need something to motivate myself to be into the next level, which is like going into the leadership level. And when I read through career accelerators in different forums, I found it is interesting, and let me try my hands out here. And I think that was one of the best decision in my life or in my career, that I could finally meet you. And then I have started the journey with Career Accelerator. In this, I must not say only it is a mentorship program. I must say it is a leadership program rather, because I saw multiple consultants who are coming from different backgrounds. Some are middle managers, some are senior managers, some are even C-suite people also joining this program. So I must say it is a leadership program rather. I have learned a lot out of this program, Shikhar. Moving on from starting from a very simple topic like
Mhm.
breaking the fears, and understand where I am standing currently, which gives you the place to know where we stand and how to improve from there. Otherwise, you always think of that, okay, I am so and so, I must get something. It might not be that tangible. So we must know where we stand and then move on. So
Absolutely.
thanks for giving me this understanding at the day one itself, and giving me the task that I need to break my fears first of all. And of course, the methodologies and the different modules that has been created are meticulously built in a way, like even different genre of people who are joining this program, they find it useful. Like for certainly at the start, I feel that there is not much about the SAP people to go, but when I started it, I found that it's not about any product. It's
Correct.
about the process, how we should implement and improve ourselves first. Because product knowledge will always be there. That nobody can take away from you.
Yeah.
Only thing how we need to improve is basically on the process part, first of all. So there had been a lot of unlearning and relearning for me particularly. I have to be, I am so thankful about it, Shikhar, that I made this decision to join Career Accelerator, and I could make a mark, in this industry and move into the next level. Thank you so
Thank you.
much, Shikhar, for this.
Thank you, Arijit. Thank you. See, that is, you already covered many of the key points. These are the common questions I hear. Okay, I'm from this domain, that domain. Uh, we have so many SAP people, we have so many
Absolutely,
SRD people, project managers, technical program managers, so many different things. I see it doesn't really matter what is your technical background. Okay? Because just
absolutely,
like you correctly said, it is a leadership development mentorship. Okay. Of course, you're looking for tangible results. It is not just knowledge and everything. You're looking for tangible results, which an awesome result you also produced. Uh, let's first try to understand one thing. Like 19 years, 19 and a half years you spent in one company, Infosys, right? What made you think like, okay, now let's do something different? Because it's a lifetime, you spent in one place and 20 years. It's practically your entire career you spent in one company. And what is the motivator? What is that particular thing? And you're very convinced. I remember our first conversation. You didn't have any doubts or everything. You like, yes, I want to go for this, and you went for this. So what is that?
so good and bad both ways, that I feel I am trying to move out. It's not really moving out, it's just to scaling up into the next level in the hierarchy, you see. And
Hmm.
I feel that I have been a motivated consultant throughout my career, or a motivated manager throughout my, the last since the promotion happened. So whatever I wanted to do, I have pretty much got everything within Infosys. So it's not about I am trying to leave Infosys.
Mhm.
It's just that I need to see the other side of the world as well, how they are doing, what are their challenges, what are their expertise area they might be looking into a consultant of my experience. And those are the things, if I still continue here, I might not be able to understand in my career. Yeah, so that was the motivational factor. And then I must say, money is not only the one factor here. Money
Absolutely.
anyways I can get from everywhere, but
Mm.
then getting to learn the domain and the processes outside, which I feel at certain stage people must think to reinvest on themselves to get into the hierarchy. And that is exactly what I wanted to do in the future career. Hence I
Absolutely.
joined Career Accelerator to help me out to move on to the next level. As I said,
Mm.
it is a leadership platform, and I wanted to be a next gen leader in the coming days.
No, that is so lovely. I mean, see, you're doing pretty good in Infosys also, the kind of work you did, because when we did those interview playbook preparation, I mean, I was always amazed by your knowledge about that particular domain. Okay. Those modules. I mean, I am not from SAP, but when we discuss, we understand, right? So I think you have excellent grip on SAP, manufacturing domain, PP, what are those?
Production
Production
planning,
planning
quality
system,
management,
quality
document
management. So
management
oh,
system,
I also
digital plan management. So it's like a
right,
cross module topics, you see.
absolutely. But I think what you were lacking was that how to tell the story. If you remember how we redid that the cake and that story, when we brought in the analogy of the cakes and thing, it was such a complex story. I mean, I had to also struggle a bit to understand that, but the final outcome was so beautiful. I mean, now like anybody you tell, they'll understand. Okay, this is what Arijit has done. What a beautiful way of solving. So that is great. And yeah, let's talk about the results. So you're joining PWC, right? What is the designation?
I have received an offer as a senior manager in PWC in Bangalore.
Awesome. Awesome. And great hike, of course. We'll not talk about that, but that is also important. So we need to reset that. And it's actually difficult when you have so many years of experience, right? I mean, it is easy if somebody is earning, say, 10, 15 lakhs, but when your existing package is on the higher side, but on top of that, you cracked such a beautiful offer. And the first interview went for us, if I remember.
It's the second one.
Second one, okay. That's I keep on telling people that if you have real good preparation, you don't need 10 interviews. After 19 years in one company, if you can crack a company like PwC, which is big four, okay, just in the second interview, awesome. Okay. That says a lot about what you bring to the table. That says a lot about what kind of preparation we did. And how did you execute that? Because see, all the preparation I can help, but execution eventually how you are doing that. So you did a great job at that. So awesome. Okay. Anything that you particularly found, really game changer in this journey, Arijit, that you remember?
Shikhar, two things I must need to highlight.
Mhm.
That your experience, I mean, the consultant's experience will always be there with the consultant. Nothing to, be taken away from him. He must know what he is doing and how he can improve them even in the future. So that experience he can always talk about when people are asking them to say about their experience.
Mhm.
But what was majorly lagging is how to represent them in the right manner without diluting the essence of the processes or the tools that has been built. And that typically being a consultant, we do so much detail level work. Sometimes how to portray in a simple language is getting becomes very difficult to put it into the table. And I think at this level of experience, we need to know how to put it into the table in a better way. And I think that is also one of the very key important topic. And I must say the way you have helped me to kind of break other set of issues, like the motivational factor, and like the what should I say, put into the numbers against the solution or the approach. These typically we always focused on the outcome, but not in terms of the quantifying the problem into, total number of problem or total number of solutions.
Got
So,
it.
these are the key learnings I could have taken away from this entire leadership program, I must say. Of
Awesome.
course, which has helped me to even project better way in front of the director round, and I think they also appreciated that.
Yeah, that's absolutely critical. I mean, you are who you are. That's what I keep on telling people. Like today, I just talked to somebody. He had some doubts about what he has done. I said, whatever you have done, you have done. Okay,
Absolutely.
you've done great work. You've done great work. You've not done great work. You have not done great work. But now is the point where you reset your career. You look like whatever best I can extract out of what you have done, right? And as you know, like here, we don't lie. We don't make up stuff. I'm like
No, no,
pale.
no, absolutely not.
So we're being honest, authentic, whoever we are, but we are presenting that in the right manner, in the right perspective. And that's a skill, right, Arijit? I mean, we keep on getting better at that. And I remember when you started vis-a-vis today, there's a marked difference between, how you convey things and everything. And
Thank you so much.
hats off to you because you're always so open to feedback. Every time we conversed, whenever I was like, sometimes I was being critical and, I was giving you feedback and you always embrace those feedback. I think that shows the largeness of your character because after spending 20 years, many people become like a bit cocky. They think like, I know it all. Nobody knows it all. Neither I know, nor you, right? So we have to just keep on improving, learning and getting better every day. And it's a journey. Goal is like, how can you give maximum value and also derive maximum value in return? Both are important, giving and getting. So that's what we need to work on. Perfect. So I think that is the conversation I wanted to have. I wanted to understand the journey. And then again, remember, just like we talked some time back, it is just the beginning of the next step. Okay, you can really now strategize your career, figure out like how can really accelerate that, from this point onwards. If your curve was going like this, now you have to make it like this. That is the goal that we need to work on. And as always, like relationships over transaction. That is our core value by which we drive, and this relationship stays. Okay, for me, each one of you is special, and I feel it's a lifelong relationship which will be always there. Okay, so yeah, I think we are good. Any parting word or anything that you can say, and then you can conclude. Okay.
I must thank everybody who are participating in the the reviews, because people don't learn alone. People learns majorly when they are in a part of a team. And the experiences, like I have had 10 consultants joining there, everybody 10 years of experience. On together it becomes like 100 years of experience in the table.
Hmm.
And when those experience comes together, the learning becomes multifold. And as I must say that as long as the learning goes on, the journey goes on as well. So people
Absolutely.
must learn to move it to the next level without compromising on the core values. And then, whatever they have done in the past will always be remain with them. But learning is the key essence for getting into the next level. I think that is what, everybody must follow.
Awesome. Absolutely agree to whatever you're saying. And I think that is the reason why we work so well together. Okay, because we shared a common set of values. Okay, Ajit, thank you once again and wish you all the very best for a very, very bright future ahead. Okay,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much, Shikhar. And I wish you both the same to you and all the future consultants joining in the program. I must say it is a leadership program.
Absolutely. Thank you. Thanks.